Hi, welcome back. You're watching Michelle with Michelle's Life. It's been forever and a day since I've made a video. I'm also filming right now instead of taking a nap, so everything in my being right now is saying go to sleep. But instead I decided to make some videos really quick before I crash. So I guess I'll do a really quick life update just to explain where I've been. I've really missed the community and I'm really hoping to get back into watching videos and leaving comments and in general just reading more again because I really miss reading. As some of you may or may not know, I moved from Arkansas back to Florida. My husband deployed for 4 months, and during that time I kind of stopped filming during that time. I just wasn't feeling like reading very much. I instead started coloring a lot, where I posted a lot of my coloring pages on Instagram and Snapchat, and I also made a video, only one video of my coloring pages in progress, so I'll link that down below if that's something that would interest you. But that was primarily what I was doing in my downtime. Shortly thereafter, I got a job teaching at a middle school here in Florida, and that devoured more of my time. And then on top of that, I started going through a divorce. I don't really want to go through why or what happened or any of that because it's personal, it's my business, it's not really the internet's business. That's currently what I'm working with. All of that started, I then moved into my own apartment, so the whole moving process and my job and the divorce and my daughter being sick because she started daycare and just a lot's been going on. So in my downtime, I have not really been reading. I've been grading papers, I've been hanging out with my daughter, or I've been sleeping. So just a lot of life changes have been going on, and that's why I haven't been present. But I do want you guys to know that I've really missed this community, and I really do hope that I have more time to read and to dedicate to making videos again. So I thought I would start on spring break. So this week I have a bookshelf reorganization video that will be going live, I think, in a couple of days. I don't have all my books here, so my bookshelf's actually kind of empty, but my friend just made this bookshelf for me and I absolutely love it, so I'm really excited to show that off. I don't know where I want the camera angle right now, this is it, but this video is actually like kind of just to talk about what I'm interested in reading right now and what I plan to read. So I stopped by the library because I had to get another library card for moving to a different county, and I picked up some books there today, so I figured I'd show you those books, so it's kind of like a library haul. I picked up Paper Girls Volume 2. I read the first volume of this and I wasn't super impressed, but I do like the retro flashbacks and stuff that they mention throughout the first graphic novel, and of course I love the girl power that is dominant in this graphic novel series. So I figured it would be something light to just kind of pick up during my spring break and enjoy. Then I think it was when I was looking through Funko Pops, which I don't really collect. I have Sailor Moon and Sailor Mars Funko Pops, but those are the only two. But anyway, I kept seeing Orphan Black Funko Pops and I didn't know what that was. So I saw that there is a graphic novel for Orphan Black at the library today, so I figured I'd pick it up and check it out. I don't know, it looks like there's a BA female on the cover. What more do you need, right? So if you guys have read this, let me know down below, or if you've watched the TV show. I think it's a Canadian TV show. I'm not sure. I literally know nothing about it. And then lastly, I wanted to pick up Waking Gods, which is book 2 in the Nemesis Files, I think. It's the sequel to Sleeping Giants by Sylvain Neuvel. And I buddy read the book with my friend Caitlin. Book 2 was recently released, I think the 4th of this month, so I was looking for it at the libraries, but everyone's already checked it out, and Kindle, it's like $13 on the Kindle, and I don't have that kind of money right now. So I really want to read that one because I recently recommended Sleeping Giants to my friend Bobby, and he listened to the audiobook and loved it. So I really wanted to read the second book with Bobby as well. It looks like I'm gonna have to wait. So definitely, Caitlin, if you're watching this, I can't believe I didn't remember to bring it up to you, but if you would like to join in on that buddy read as well, I would love to read the second one with you as well. So there's that. And then while I was looking for Waking Gods, I found The Underground Railroad by Colson Whitehead, and I've heard really great things about this. honestly, I haven't heard too much about it on BookTube just because I haven't watched BookTube in months. But I'm kind of interested to form my own opinion on it before I really hear anybody else's. But I know as far as Oprah's list, and I think it recently just won an award as well. Maybe the Pulitzer Prize? I don't remember. But I wanted to read it. I'm just really looking forward to getting to it, and I was glad that I was able to find it at the library. And then I'm listening to 2 audiobooks currently on my phone through the Overdrive app. The first one is The Interestings by Meg Wolitzer. Actually, a couple people have read this book and absolutely loved it here on BookTube. I think it was last year. My friend Michelle and my friend Stephanie both read it and really loved this book. So I own it, but it's currently at my ex-in-law's house. So I picked it up from my Overdrive app to listen to, and I've kind of been listening on and off again to it for the past 2 months. Just whenever I get in a reading mood, or I guess listening mood, I pop it in on my ride to work because I have like an hour drive to work every day. And I really enjoy it. I really like the wide range of characters it covers and how in-depth and three-dimensional each character is. I really love stories where, yeah, there's one protagonist where we hear from their point of view mostly, but I love where it's not necessarily world building, it's just really great character development and really great three-dimensional character arcs. And just, I really love stories where you get to see these characters grow and you get to learn who they are and you get to basically become friends with them, and then you learn how they all interweave in each other's lives. It's really interesting to me to just, it's like people watching, but you get to learn more about them and be nosy, and I've really been enjoying it. So I definitely recommend it so far. I think I'm only in like section 3 or 4 out of the 13 sections in the audiobook, so I'm not very far in, but I am really enjoying it. And the second book I have checked out to listen to during spring break is Where I Am Now by Mara Wilson. She's the actress who played Matilda. The memoir came out a couple months ago and I was really interested in picking it up then, and I just didn't get a chance, and it was now available in my Overdrive, so I picked it up. That's kind of it in a nutshell. I thought about making a life update a separate video, but oh well, it is on this one. I just want you all to know that I desperately missed you all. It's just a lot's been going on, as I've said. So let me know down below what you've read so far this year, because I seem to be out of the loop on trying to figure out what I should read next. A lot of the books that are unread I don't currently have. They are, like I said, with my ex-in-laws or my ex-husband's parents' house, however you phrase that. So all the books that are currently in my apartment I've read. So I do need recommendations of what books to read and what books I could possibly pick up from the library while I wait to get my unread books. So let me know down below what ones have been your favorite. I'm getting Saga Volume 7 in the mail. I'm also interested in picking up the 3rd book in Sarah J. Maas's series. I don't know what that's called. Court of Thorns and Roses series. I don't know, whatever the 3rd one is called. I don't even remember anymore, but I know I hated the 1st one. I enjoyed the 2nd one, so I'm sure I'll enjoy the 3rd one, or I hope I will. Who knows? Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna stop rambling now. Like I said, let me know down below some of the books that you've really enjoyed so far this year. I mean, we're in the 4th month and I have literally read 1 graphic novel this year. So I need to get this steam engine going. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I'm so glad to be back. Bye!